need more Laxify over here.
I'm on my way.
Oh god, he just pulled all that. Alright, Brendan, Rage will have Palm and Jerry stay up. If after Kaz we still don't have enough to do Archimon, we're gonna start with SSC to save some time. As soon as we get enough, we'll switch over. We'll wrap up whatever we're doing in SSC and switch over. Leaving behind Mox to some of this stuff.
Table at the top and right.
Lock still aren't. Yeah, that's what I'm Type 1s or something.
Hey, don't volunteer my shards.
Just got volunteered.
Damn it.
There's a table up top here.
I need it at the bottom of the ramp so you can see what you're doing.
Take me back to when everyone had like 200 Lord Prismatic shards. Feels bad.
You know what to say, dude. Whip that trick.
And if only there were content that you could run to continuously get large prismatic shards.
Oh, is there?
Shattered Sun shit comes out. That'll be nice because those 5 mans actually drop good shit.
I meant 5 mans, man. Then you can also farm lands. Are you mostly playing your druid or your mage here in green? Just to set up. You can what?
I can do either.
Play your mage, and me, I'll play your shaman. Play the shaman. Sorry.
No. You said it right.
Oh, fucking freeze. Probably power is instead of it. I'll put that in one second. Do not clear Pally Power. I'm working for a pump. Okay, should mostly be good. And toss full buffs out. So for the enrage, we'll have Palm and Jerry stay up. If you haven't done it in a while, Jerry, basically just bubble yourself and snap by Veers during the enrage. And also dispel yourself, Palm or Veers, whoever gets the debuff on them. The debuff needs to be removed immediately. Anytime that person gets hit, they feel the loss for a ton. Everyone else head down the ramp during the enrage. Summon Barney real quick.
Just remember to put pets on stay down the ramp.
To clarify, go to the bottom of the ramp, hit pet on stay, and then you can fight. You cannot bring your pet in because it will get killed and kill the boss. Okay, buffs on Barney. He's ready full buffed. Alright, everyone up on top of the ramp. Fletch, Mr. Activeers.
Yeah.
Everyone move up, move up. Mr. Activeers. Gas Andrews.
Okay.
Sorry.
Melee down. Right down the ramp. Everyone down. Make sure to spell faster, guys. The shadow piece on the spell. Everyone down, everyone down. If mobs come, I'll pick it up on my Alan. Get down the ramp, let's get down the ramp. Back up. Unlucky innervate Jerry. Do it fast, Jerry, get out here.
Got up.
I need an innervate on Jerry ASAP here. Heroes now if you haven't.
Can you hear? Yeah, I was way down, but
We're gonna stay in. Let's get rid of these health stats.
Nice.
Pretty solid. We're gonna start SSC until we get enough for Hyjal. Start flying over. Alright, kind of ginger. Congrats.
nice.
Are we 25 with Kiki Lala? Let me see real quick. It would be nice if we could just get started immediately and Archimon knock out of the way. Gonna ginger. 3, 2, 1. Just start flying over SSC regardless. I'm gonna do a quick count here. No, we're 25. We're gonna start with Archimon. We just got enough. Go Hyjal instead. Jofi and Respawn will be doing SSC after, so.
What do you need me on?
Come for that. 1 sec. I think Baradin and I'll play Moko, unless you want to play Moko.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, play Baradin, I'll play Moko. Yeah, go ahead and drop group, please. If you're not attuned to Hyjal yet, we'll get you in after.
Do you need me to drop on Meow?
Oh shit, we're at 24. It should be fine. We can do 24 still. I didn't realize you're in Spice. You can stay in Meow.
Okay.
This fight's fine with being down 1. It's a survival fight, not a DPS race.
Oh, while you're in chat, grab some potions. If you need them. Purifications.
That's a dog.
It's Doggo.
Spirit wolves.
Like to enter the Sublime song.
Oh, shit, Bean was in here too.
He's telling us don't screw up on this tonight.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that spirit wolf because the dog is a wolf lab mix.
Pretty.
And he barks at a fucking pin drop. It's funny. But without a doubt, he never leaves my side.
Oh. Okay, I only have 15 shards, so we get one shot.
Sure, you don't need that many people. Don't have the rep. No?
There's some corner person here.
Don't forget to grab tears.
Anybody else need to summon? Last roll.
Can you summon my pally, please?
Yeah, I didn't see him frame, sorry.
Back into group 1 in a bit. Alright, so we have less mages than we did yesterday, so we have 4 decursors. Decursors will have to work overtime, make sure you're looking out for curses, and focus on that. Alright, grab tears, head to the place. I'm gonna buff on Anna, then DI. And if you have to go again, I'll buff and just log out. Alright, make sure you have tears on your bars. Just and hit the button too, just make sure it works. Test yourself. We're waiting for everyone to get here and then full buff. Okay, so we're a little bit short. Doesn't matter for this fight. We can make the enraged timer, no problem. All that matters is staying alive. Hey.
Yeah, 2 people and go back. Some booze.
I'm with you, Dad.
Alright, I moved groups around a little bit. So check your groups, make sure you know where you are. I'm gonna summon on boost, please.
Do you not
We're
want to?
running up there to do it right now.
Do you not want an extra put?
We need one more person to come to the Toronto.
What LA is that? Just one more thing to say. Alright, we're gonna cycle fear words onto Palm so that Palm can dispel the fears. I think that'll work out better than having 3 fear words and then just having like 4 fears where they all get feared. So we'll do it alphabetically. Booze, Sierra, Jerry, Jimmy. After every fear, if you're next in line, fear word Palm, starting with Booze. Okay, small change up on the fear word. Sierra, you're going to fear word Palm first because you'll probably be out of range of Palm after that. So after Sierra, we'll go Booze, then Jerry, then Jimmy, and then back to Booze and Jerry and Jimmy. And then Palm, obviously, as soon as you get broken out of fear, just dispel the names. Alright, Sierra, fear word on to Palm now.
You on Soulstones?
Yeah. As Soulstone, Jerry. Take off the eye, Jimmy. Alright, everybody check your groups, know where you're going. I have the picture up in Discord. Booze needs intellect.
Yeah, we all need him.
Check your tiers. If you don't have them, go back and grab them now. No big deal. We'll wait for you. Obviously, better that you have it than taking some time to run up and grab it. Looks like Baradin's missing intellect. Okay. Free buffs onto Veers. Prayer of Mending, Earth Shield, Powered Shield. Try to get Inspiration up on Veers, Misdirect onto Veers. Can't stand.
Okay.
Stay behind Veers, stay behind Veers.
Fire into group 5.
Veers down.
Waiting for the care.
Fire going close to 1. Gone off the base. Fire behind melee. Going to 5. Yeah, lean to your left a little bit. But, yeah, numbers.
Zero, move back to our group.
Can we get the next
Oh, yeah.
one? Boost forward palm. Here soon. Step away from the fire proactively. Jerry, go away from the fire. Jerry, your fear word on palm. Deeper's
Fire coming towards
Got
our
it,
Burst
got
on
it.
me. Kiki's above me, so I got hit by air burst.
Keep yours alive, keep yours alive. Just stay in position of your DPS, honestly. Like, don't even chase. Don't get away from your tremor totems. Keep yours alive. Healers can chase, but defense is chill. You got fear soon. Get back to your spot to be close for totem for fear. Fire near 1.
So everybody needs to stay below me on threat. I got targeted by air burst even though I had primary threat.
If you haven't already, keep shattering.
How's green stuff?
Jimmy, fear word on right. You're 80 seconds, so.
Fire near melee. Going away towards the lake. Going back towards your point.
Fire near, going to Jerry. Jerry, just running right towards you. Okay? You're safe.
May I stand still somewhere, please?
Who's your fear word onto palm when you can? Okay. Fire near 1. Step right up. Run through 1. Fire behind melee. Going towards you, Jerry. It's going through the fire. It splits off. And it's
Group 5, you can spread back out now.
You're Sin. Make sure you're in your tremor zone. Fire behind Goose. Going through 1. Character here. Jerry, I know you're trying to spread out, but you're starting to get a little bit far away from my totems. So,
Careful, group 1 or 5. Fire.
fear word onto palm when you can, please.
Careful, group 4.
Fire near 1. Going to 1 here again.
Group 5 can spread back out into their place.
You're Sin, get away from fires. Fire behind yours. Sorry, around. Fire releasing. Fire going towards them. Jerry, if you're worth palm when you can. Jerry got, I think, bursted with fire, so healing. She needs decurse it.
Fire near melee. It's going away towards the lake. Ginger has curse.
We're gonna get hit here. Just use Hellstone as soon as it comes out. It's coming now. Hellstone immediately. It's Hellstone. Everyone should use it. Burn him. Again. A little bit. Unfortunately, we lost 1 and 2%. But so again. Yeah, good job.
Was that a? I think that's twice he got hit with the knockback and
There's just some kind of add-on. Two mechanics on you at the same time. It's really tough. They're coming from. Although we do have purification potions for that reason.
yeah, I think it just happened super close to each other because it happened once before.
Let's see.
I cast Dispel on him too, but I don't know if it bugged out when he got launched.
SSC next. Start flying over. You don't need any of this. I'm gonna deal with loot, then I'm gonna deal with composition for SSC, so I don't ask any questions.
Oh, healing gear. Wow, nice.
Alright, one home's going to Jimmy, one home's going to Meow.
Right.
We might have a loot bug here. I'll take a screenshot. Alright, the staff's going to Sarah. Congrats.
Congrats.
Nice.
Really, it's one of the cooler looking staffs in the game.
Hey now,
You're a rock star.
No.
Gonna
we're
palm.
free. We're free range fish. Don't catch us.
Oh no, I'll just put you back.
Alright, the other home's gonna meow, but there's loot bugs. I'll just take a screenshot right now of it. Alright, let's head over to SSC. And then drop on your dual boxes too. Spell your name.
What's the mate or caster DPS meta? Is it Earthstorm?
Chaotic, innit?
Oh, it's chaotic.
Chaotic
Okay,
Skycraft. Yeah.
Scuffle.
2, 3 blues, 3 reds, 3 oranges, and air and fire.
An apple.
Give me a second to sort out groups real quick. That should be fine. Actually, I lied. We do need you on Baird and Meow. At least 5 healing. It's just safer to bring 6 splash on. Especially for like some of the trash is a little obnoxious at 5 too. Summon Baird in. I'll need to summon to the spot for Moro. Getting a GM.
Should I be a dick and purge all your spells?
What? Oh, purge all the spells.
Can you purge elixirs?
No,
No, I don't
just
think so.
manager.
That'd be gross.
Cathedrals on Discord.
Yeah.
Can you get out of comments so we can see? I keep saying targeting combat as
Cathedrals drop combat to. Oh god. I want to live. Motherfucker. I want to live! Yeah, this drop is more than 20 seconds. Anyway, okay. Cathedrals drop combat to get summoned. I'm dead at the bottom of the elevator. I don't know what happened.
think you took a risk and you failed.
No, wait. Okay, Jerry got me. Thanks. Meow, can you log your lock too, though? Because eventually GM will get back to me, and I do need to be online to get the help.
For sure. I was just checking my bank on Pally Power.
No problem. We're about to do the skip tomorrow's room.
All the platforms are cleared? Holy shit.
Yeah. So 0 platforms, nice. It's a little bit easier than it should be at the moment, though, because the fish don't spawn if you only touch the surface. Alright, so the goal is to get Vosh down tonight. We have a lot of time and not as much trash and monsters in front of us, but Vosh has been pretty tough in the past. So let's stay focused for all this, clear this quickly, including the 3 upcoming bosses, so we can max out the amount of time we have on Vosh.
I legit thought that pack was still up because of everybody standing there.
Alright, let's summon in these ones. Okay, O Frisbee, Triangle Star X. Fletch, you'll misdirect X to Vierce, and Daria, you'll misdirect Square to Milk. Again, as always, healers, big heals on Anna and Milk here. We're going to take much more damage than Vierce, even though our kill target's not first, so make sure you're spending... Excuse me. Make sure you're paying extra attention to us. And as always, everyone stay far away from Skull and X. Melee do not go in until the 2 pops. Range, also stay far away from Skull and X. Their explosion is like 30 yards or so you have to be max range on them. You guys type 1 for summons. Okay, you guys in. I see a lot of people not in yet. Milk and I are going to be pulling back to where the summoning portal is. Like over here. So everyone be to the right, over to like the flag over here. That way you won't be in our pack. So I want you to be to this flag. Alright, so everyone get to the flag. Get to the flag. Get the square over here. I'll move over to square. Buttons. Alright, get creeps on the phone. Move off, then I'll be go. Alright, Daria, square to milk, Fletch X to Fierce, Mr. X out. When the Murlocs start leaving. Hero, just hero here. What's up? My focus is on triangle, by the way. People are. Alright, we'll have Lala and Moon green on square. Unlucky go bear here and pick up harpooners. They're the Murlocs in blue. I'm moving along. I need to bring these guys back. So mages are up. She can help counterspell. It's coming up too. It's time for it. And let me pull them back before you guys start attacking. I want to pull back behind the bend. Pick them up as best as you can. Careful on AoE. Go on skull. We're on our way to more of it. Get you in for Cavalry. This is still need Sexton.
Yeah.
Where's that new home, Jimmy? That gem's ready to go. Buffs on Anna. Alright, pre-buffs on Anna. I need shield, prayer of mending, earth shield. Try to get inspiration too. Try to bring that cascade. there's a pattern here, Paul. To the left, to the left. And everyone to the left, do not drink, don't drink. Stay over here. Looks like we have a couple AFKs. Just loot it to yourself, Palm, if somebody wants it later. I might have been ML for that. I was probably ML for that.
Nice.
Alright, Fudge, go and pull it. As soon as you guys see him run across to the other side.
Blood of the deep, take you!
2 Conqueror tier tokens, the healing staff, and the Holy Pally chest. The Holy Pally chest is just a stand side here. Summon Fletch, we'll skip him on the next cycle. I'll smash my head. Okay, cool. We'll skip him on the next cycle.
You're kind of close.
Fletch will misdirect X to Veers, and Jerry, you're gonna misdirect Star to Anna. Mr. X up. X is a little bit far back. Just wait for it to come in, Fletch, and then shoot your shots at it. MD's up. MD's up. Timer started.
Oh.
This pretty straightforward. You will kill the boss till he dies. Murloc will come out, wait for the tanks to get thrown on them, and then you can kill them with whatever AoE. If you get sent to the middle, then you'll get a small nuke on you. Just run back to the group. That's pretty much it. At 25%, we're gonna move the boss. Just move with the group. When that happens, you want to be towards the left over here, close to the door, the entrance. There's gonna be bubbles that spawn in the middle. If they hit somebody, they'll nuke that person and freeze them. But if you're far away enough, they'll respawn for reach. So, pretty straightforward. Kill the boss till he dies. Stay with the group.
You're unlucky, Sarah.
Story of my life, brother. TPS. Yeah, all right. That sounds good. I can try that.
Sierra, you're on unlucky. That is your healing unlucky. Your assignment has really given to you. You just missed it.
Yeah, it scrolled up too fast.
No, it wasn't my.
Let me get. Yeah, let me just message Chester real quick. Okay. All right, everyone in position. Let's get Soulstone down too, actually. As Soulstone, Jerry, Kiki, Soulstone, Jerry.
Here's tomorrow.
Your health sucks too. Alright. Fletch misdirect on to unlucky. Alright. Go and pull Fletch up. Go and pull. Area misdirect on unlucky. Try not to take too many rounds off the enemy tanks, because I do go
I don't know about Milk, but I literally never taunt off you. Or Cheddar Star.
it might just be like natural for it, like with TF or something, or
You got good, you mean?
Can't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's good.
Destroy them, my subjects!
Do they nerf add health? Because I feel like they're going down a lot faster than usual.
It's just annihilated.
Destroy them, my
Yeah, we usually have this many mages though.
It's cathedrals, dude. Good luck, Tom.
Upgrade. Somebody get more rounds.
Yeah, I can.
by the tides!
She made it.
It's a singular Merlin going to kick you in the back.
I can handle it.
I'm relaxed.
Where did the watery graves go? I don't think anybody got graved.
Yeah, they did.
No one by me got graved.
Yeah, I got great.
Just put that in. Like,
Ryan, do you not want it?
slow daddy and her back up.
The next guy will be talking close. We might have to slow at 27%. Move the boss. Once everyone's back from the graves, then don't push, stop DPS, wait till the graves first. Push it, Harris.
Sarah, I think you're getting spammed with icons because you're too far over.
Nipple.
Maybe it's a lucky nipple.
Ever seen somebody with inverted nipple?
Quite a body shape.
We're gonna clear the trash like this, and then we'll switch Spatch in for when we get to Feathermore. We got a green off this, hell yeah.
Oh my god, the trinket dropped for once.
Rip in peace, Croaky.
Oh, we did it.
We pull the thing. Do this. Try this. Let's get away from this one as you can.
We can just pull the
I'm on control. Someone
I'm bubbled, I need me. I'm down.
Someone told off triangle. It's gonna kill Sarah. On Jimmy now.
Skull next first. Skull next first. Go. Somehow we got the correct heads.
It's like we've done this stuff before.
Spatch, please don't fight stuff outside. Drag, we're gonna kill, hopefully, try to fix this by dragon. Does Exus die? Try again, Tom.
Did I go down?
Yes, if you're in raid, it counts to where you are, or basically home court.
Any type of looting. We'll fuck it up.
the exact mechanics behind it are the table for Master Leader. You get to generate it like the last top. So something filtered, somebody's outside raid, or something after we go boss. It's just going to be
One mission.
Mission is looted.
Yeah, it's not fun, not fun.
But you're saying looting.
I only kill sharks.
I got 2 greens. What it did. Max range here.
Parasite. Back up, guys.
Alright, we'll switch after we do that. More efficient. After the trash, you still have to do that again. If you get bopped, it stops the spread. Looks like you got bopped because you have 4 cards.
Is anyone rezzing? Okay.
They got down there.
Yeah, but it was a long time after that Fog Lord died that no one did it. It was more than 8 seconds before someone started rezzing.
Max range, max range. We're gonna put on fixing range, back up, range, back up. Where's the dude?
Yeah, they know about it as well.
What?
Make sure you're max range. You won't stack it with secure states.
You guys have to move back. You can't fight up there. If the other bug lord runs by.
Stack.
Heal the parasites. Make sure to heal the parasites, guys. Remember to be strong. That's his weakness. Now for you can use the next mod.
Kim Mao get some mana biscuits on Baradin.
Tell him no.
Thank you. I got it.
You know how many this is? They'll come back.
Two.
This is gonna be. Alright, after this, we're gonna switch mana to this match. Yeah, you can go back to playing your Warlock. It'll be fine for this guy, and then either Milk or I can play Resto for Leo. Sam Baron for this trash real quick,
You ready for some spot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That line to be feared now. Don't need to cheat. Someone can read into 12 balls of life.
Sentry then. Portal for Moneth, please. Neil, did you ever get the helm? I didn't confirm if Chester ever did or not.
Yeah, I did. I have. I'm flying down to Hyjal right now.
Can we get a portal for Moneth, please? Okay, we're about to pull a boss trophy. So probably like after that would be good. It's like a 5-minute long fight or so. Alright, this boss is pretty straightforward. You kill Skull, then you kill X, then you kill Triangle, and then you kill the boss. Skull X drops a totem called Spitfire Totem every once in a while. As soon as Spitfire Totem comes out, everybody must switch over and kill it. It's like Searing Totem, except it's AoE and it does a lot of damage. So Spitfire Totem, kill it immediately. Other than that, just kill the ads in order. We get a summon on Spatch. I'm taking Skull. Unlucky's tanking X. Milk is tanking Triangle, and Fierce is tanking the boss. Please, 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 please remember to watch threat on Skull, especially if they get the knockback ads. They will continuously drop aggro on me, causing me to lose aggro on Skull as well. If you start getting high on threat, just go to X. Fix some groups too. Summon me out, please. Can we just go like this for now and not worry about the extra life buffs the warriors will have, which is really needs it. Okay. Fletch, you'll misdirect Skull to Anna. Daria, you'll misdirect Triangle to Milk. Misdirects. Do we have Soul Stones still?
10 minutes more.
Okay, should be good. Misdirects it. 5-second pull timer starting out. Remember, watch threat on Skull. If you pull threat, we're basically gonna wipe.
We have visited.
Who's my healer, by the way?
Who's the healer from Milk? Jimmy.
We heroing now.
You should have this. I got knocked back here on threat. Here on threat. You guys seem to be good.
Totem's out.
But kill totem, kill totem. Everyone's Spitfire, everyone's. Gotta kill those fast. Everyone's fine on threat now, let's go. Okay, Axis next. Sorry, I'll go through now then. Bernays better as well.
Totem's out.
Totem, everyone. Everyone totem, everyone totem. Alright, even though X is dead, the boss will drop Spitfire totems now in his stead. So when we get to the boss, make sure you're still switching over to killing Spitfire totems as soon as possible. Yeah, this fucking tornado does not quit.
It's hard out here for a pound.
You can't bubble tornado. You're stronger than God.
On God.
I feel like the radius has increased for it now.
Yeah, it was bigger than its hitbox.
And its AI is different too, it's switching them more often.
Some of you guys are too close, you're getting hit by the fire. You see that fire coming from the wall? Yeah. You're too close.
I think it'll just make us know that it's fall.
There's like 4 people.
Spitfire expired.
It's not immediately after the second one, so that.
Yeah, Meow's big in the shark necrophilia scene.
I invented it.
We've only got one sheep over here. Other sheep far behind. Maybe AFK.
Well, looks like we're
Sheep
gonna
move. Kill square first. Kill square first. Sheep move. Sheep move. Sheep move ASAP. Get him away from me.
The threat.
Square first.
Everyone should be on spot.
I'm trying to dribble too.
No, I'll get scared. Bliss didn't even give that to Death Knights.
I think that should have been the bar, right? Looking at instant classes.
Shit, the DK starting gear was so much nicer than the vengeance shit that we get.
But to be fair, you had to level a character 55 to get Death Knight. Originally, anyways.
Is our other sheep back? Yeah, same sheep targets. Fletcher gonna misdirect Star to Beers. Once Go comes back, misdirect up now.
As it is, are you 2 for 2? You have the 2 health cells?
Yeah. Jeff, I linked to a video in Discord or box. Watch that real quick. We're about to say okay, we're heading back to the other room.
Do you want me on Naretta? Or?
Yeah, you want to mark it up. And me, I'll back if you haven't.
I'm in the middle of it. Kiki, are you
Kiki
0
is,
out of 2?
Kiki's
Hold on a
1
sec.
of 2.
Okay, cool.
I think Abysmal is the only 0-2.
Sounds good.
Alright, head back to Karathosis' room. Alright, I'm gonna go over. I'll go over the boss fight for Jofi, and then I'll go over positions when I get to that part when I'm explaining the boss fight. So the first part of the boss fight, there's gonna be these 3 ads that we fight in the other room. The ads do Mind Blast, and the Mind Blast is AoE, so everyone needs to spread out. I'll assign positions to spread out once we get back to the other room, so I'll assign those positions last. That phase is basically free. Nobody should die to anything. Just spread out, and there's no enrage timer or whatever on the ads. Just kill them safely. If people get nuked by 3 Mind Blasts, they're going to die, so it's really important everybody spreads out. We'll have Unlucky on X, we'll have Fierce on Skull, and I'll be on Triangle Palm. You'll follow Triangle. Okay, once the 3 ads are dead, the boss Leo will become active. Leo has 2 different forms. He has an elf form and a demon form. He'll start off in elf form. Basically, the gist of this fight is that it's a series of aggro drops, and if anybody DPSs through the aggro drop, they're probably going to die, and they're probably going to get other people killed, which will cause us to wipe. So you must stop DPSing when the DPS drop or when the aggro drop comes. During elf form, he only has 1 mechanic. He has Whirlwind. Every like 30 seconds or so, he'll start whirlwinding around and running to people. What we do is we have everybody spread out in a big circle in this room, right? Also, we fight them in this room, which is why we're here. So everyone's going to be spread out in a big circle in this room. I'm going to assign groups positions, and they're going to spread out around those positions. Okay, so first things first, Meow is the Warlock tank, which will become relevant in phase 2. Meow will be over here between the 2 pillars. Nobody should be here. Melee, you're going to run over to the pillars during Whirlwind. And that should be that. As for the ranged, we'll have group 2 over here. Jofi Meow's in group 2. He'll need fire resistance totem during demon phase. So I'll explain that later, but there's going to be a demon phase. When it's out, make sure you switch to fire resistance totem. So group 2 will spread out here. When I say spread out, you guys want to be in a line. So you want to have your neighbors left and right of you. You do not want to be behind or in front of anybody. We're going to have the ranged in group 4 over here. So there's 3 of you guys, and we'll have the range in group 5 over here as well. So that'll make 5 of you guys on this side, just spread out. So we want to make a big circle around the middle, which will be here. We're going to take the boss here. This is because during the whirlwind, you cannot outrun the whirlwind. Everyone just wants to spread out in a big circle so that when he whirlwinds somebody, he'll only attack that one person, and the healers will keep that person alive. If you're too close to other people, you're going to cause them to get hit by whirlwind. If you're in front or behind somebody, he's going to run through you to whirlwind you, and he's going to hit more people. So your neighbor should only be left and right of you, and there should be some space between you guys so that you're the only person getting hit. During whirlwind, if you're getting hit and it's not your whirlwind, just move a little bit to the left. It's more important than finishing your cast. Just move. Finally, I'll finish doing the groups later. Like, I'll give you assist. You have assist. Just move the groups as you like. What was I saying? Okay. At the end of Whirlwind, he'll do a full aggro drop. So 3 seconds before Whirlwind ends, everybody needs to stop DPSing. Everybody needs to stop DPSing before Whirlwind ends. No more spells should be cast between the last 3 seconds. If you DPS through it, he's going to aggro on you. He's going to kill you and a bunch of other people. So don't do it. I'll be trying to call out when Whirlwind ends as best as I can. I will not be able to call out all of them. So everybody needs to be watching their timers. After 2 Whirlwinds, he'll eventually go into demon form. When he switches to demon form, it's a full aggro drop, so stop DPSing when he changes to it. Demon form's pretty straightforward. Just shoot the boss till he dies. Stay away from Meow. Meow will take AoE damage. And that's pretty much it. Midway through demon form, he's going to summon inner demons. There'll be 4 inner demons. Each demon will be tethered to a random raid member and attack that person. The person they're tethered to is the only person that can hurt that demon. So if you're tethered to a demon, only you can hurt your own demon. You must kill your demon before it despawns, because if it despawns, you get mind controlled for the rest of the fight. So demon form, stop DPSing as soon as it comes out. Wait for Meow to pick up threat. Shoot him till he dies. If you get a demon on you, kill the demon. Then go back on the boss. Stay away from Meow. At the end of demon form, he goes back to elf form, full aggro wipe. give it a second, and then go back on the boss. So it was a little long-winded, but the short of it is elf form, spread out in a big circle, stop DPSing, put it in a whirlwind. Demon form, stop DPSing before as he switches. Stay away from Meow. Kill your demon if you have one. Kill the boss. When he goes back to elf, stop DPSing. Wait for the tanks to pick it up. Okay, Spatch. Meow is with Spatch, so you don't have to drop Fire Res Totem at all, Jofi. So you just do Water Totem, Mana Strength. And Spatch, you'll obviously need to do Fire Res Totem.
Am I staying in Group 1 or?
I will move you. Okay. So when I'm explaining fights, guys, and you have like questions about groups, never ask me. I'm literally not. It's gonna throw me off my like train of thought, and I'm not gonna say it until like 20 seconds later. Especially if you have assist, just move yourself and say why you're doing it. Obviously, you can't do that. I don't know, but like that was to
Where are we buffing?
I'm gonna buff Ben Leozer.
Who's going with triangle tank?
Palm is. Alright, come to Leo's room. Alright, we're gonna have group 2 by the tent in front of us. We're gonna have group 4 where X is or Skull is right now. So on the pole, I want to see group 4 running over to Skull and not fighting from here. Group 5, you guys can stand over here on the pole. As long as we're all spread out in 3 big groups, we should be fine. Nobody get one shot. Unlucky, you're gonna tank. You're gonna tank X behind where X is right now. On the wall behind X, over there.
I got a Soul Stone up too. Who do you want?
Same Soul Stones. One on Jimmy, one on us. Jerry. We're back in Leo's room, guys. Come on. We'll need Shadow Prot too. Shadow Prot. And obviously, yeah, so yourself. Make sure you have your fire res stuff on there. Jofi, you ready? Okay, everybody's ready. We'll have Daria misdirect triangle to Anna. Misdirect up. Unlucky you're tanking at the start, you should be in bear form. You're taking X on the wall behind X where I'm pinging over there. Yeah. Timer started.
Try not to fall for it. Extra love, just not pass next to
What's the percentage?
60. 30. 10. Misdirect now. Dead.
My banishment ends.
Get to your positions in that room. Spread out in a big circle.
Is Benay's east with me, is he?
Don't DPS him, he's about to end whirlwind.
Yep.
That's right.
Wait for him to be across the face. Melee out. Remember, run towards me. Melee out. Stop doing this.
Get away from me, guys. Melee, get away.
Stop DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS. Stop DPS. It's gonna take a second. Everyone stop, not until tonguing out. Everyone stop. Never mind, guys. Just wait, not until tonguing out. This is why you guys can't DPS me, by the way. Look at all these wasted time. I read it on the money down, please. That's what you guys can attack.
I'm already out of pocket.
Everything's going right. Demon Town on Lala, Zero, Fletch, Jerry. Zero, Jimmy Bubble, there's healers. Buffs on the dead. You'll need 4. Salvation. Stop DPS. Stop DPS.
Oh yeah.
Stop DPS. Follow me.
Who's the master now?
Stop
That's
DPS, stop
weird.
DPS. Grab it on. Stop.
Go away.
Bodies so far, especially that we use up because we never comes. Because I won't do a follow all of them, also use that. All of them, all of them, that's not even good to do by stealth line.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He has a good one shot.
You're fine.
Get away from him. Stop DPS. Bane. Can't attack you that. Yeah, make sure you don't attack that or attack her. Try and waste the time to get to the phone.
I'm willing to say that we just never attack the whirlwind. It's like 3 or 4 seconds. It's like It causes way more issues than ever. We just never attack the whirlwind. Just say fuck it.
Not gonna be in range now, really.
We're,
We
That's
won't
fine,
now,
yeah.
but like we'll have to do it now.
but we lose people because see, this is all wasted DPS. This time, like where it just runs around, that's already more wasted DPS.
Right, but we're down.
But, I mean, every time we do this, I'm just saying this
Stop,
second.
stop. We have to have some focus. I know what you mean, but we cannot do it now. We're like behind him. Bash is on screen. That's three healers. Stop with this. Move, Jimmy. Move, Jimmy. Stop with this.
Here we are.
He's gonna do the corner. We get like one cast once. Stop DPS.
Melee, get on top of him.
Stop. It's gonna be midway through as well. Coming out here, gotta go. Healers shooting us during this. Healers shooting us. No, I'm sorry. He's out. Jimmy, VP, Jerry, here. Demons are dead. Stop off. Stop. Stop. Yes.
He's dead.
We have,
That's right.
stop DPS.
Push it. The 30 seconds behind the DPS when it does.
Healing out.
Healer, sir.
That's gonna die.
Those are bad.
I'm out of shards. Everyone's at 10.
You're just gonna have to pull him up now.
Just stay in the
Run
health.
up.
Health. He's still gonna whirlwind. Just stay in the health. He's gonna whirlwind pretty soon when he comes out though. Stop DPS.
I'm pulling him away now.
Yep. Stop it. Good one. a bond. It's gonna be a little bit more than 5
Oh my
seconds.
god. Loretta's threat.
Hi.
Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away!
Where he's gonna reset. So. DI again. We just had too many dead.
Can we just not, like, DPS through Whirlwind? It's not worth it, in my opinion.
We're gonna have DPS until, like, what, 8 seconds left on Whirlwind, or whatever, like, the halfway point is, and then we're gonna stop. Some DPS is fine, I think, but waiting till 30 is too long.
The other room's not the issue. The issue is that people will DPS, and then he spends about, like, 10-15 seconds running around.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, a couple deaths were because of healers trapping people. I saw that, but we did lose 2-3 people to Whirlwind, and on top of that, all the DPS lost time. The first one on the Demon Form on Boost, the Demon Form on Kiki, the Whirlwind on Daria. If any one of those didn't happen, we would have killed him. So I don't think this DI is gonna work. So I'm just gonna drop and die.
Yes.
We have stones. Go and use them. Res the dead. Make sure you're not the person getting whirlwinded, or make sure if you're the person, if you're not the whirlwind target, you move over though, because I did see a couple of people die to whirlwinds that were not their own, and they're very late moving away from the boss. Your focus during whirlwind, if you're DPS, is on surviving, not DPSing. Look to see who he's targeting, and if it's not on you, it should be making sure that you're far away enough to not get hit. Yeah, to clarify, the thing you're changing now is that when I'm not sure what the halfway point is, but when the Morrowind timer hits halfway, nobody should be attacking anymore, and I will call you out specifically if I see you attacking. We're gonna have the DPS to break it through the enrage timer. It's just if people die, or if we lose like 20 seconds of DPS time, we can't make it. So we wiped there, not because we didn't have the DPS or gear to do it, but because we weren't doing the aggro check mechanics correctly. Let's head over to Leo's room and we'll buff there. Can we get a portal from Mio? And oh, he's already in Singer. Mio, do you have what's the time left on your system?
11 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna system because the block tank needs a system. Is your hearth up?
I'll fly over right now though.
Just hang on tight, guys. Anything else on stuff? Meet Kinrag, please, Mio. Alright, summon Mio.
You just moo to yourself, Switcher.
Don't judge me. I thought this was a place free of judgment.
Oh boy, here we go.
Safe space. Free speech.
Alright, that's just what it said. Group 1 needs NOI.
Heck, could use
Group 1, Group 2, and Taruk and Veilfor need NOI.
my pet could use kings.
So needy. Alright, remember your spots, guys. I want you guys to see you guys spread out as soon as the pull happens. Do not all stack up, or else we'll die and leave the same phase one. Last range back. Cathedrals, you ready? Gonna do another urge check. Okay, it's back. Kiki, Jerry, you guys there? You ready? Alright, Daria, Miss Dark Diana. Timer started.
No, play a totem so you don't gain aggro.
What's the fun in that?
60%. 30%. 10% misdirect now. Dead.
My banishment ends.
We'll have soul stones up mid fight.
Jerry, stay in the hallway for a second. Keep going, keep going.
You gotta be in the room.
Go, 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 now.
Why are you all so
Go, go,
close?
Go, 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 go,
You're
go,
good, Jerry.
go, 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 go.
I don't understand. Like, why is everyone here? I don't get it.
We were running as soon as he died. I might have mentioned far enough.
Now we're out.
This is the last whirlwind for Demon Face. We're halfway through whirlwind to stop attacking. Stop attacking. Like 6 seconds left. Demon form now. Stop DPS. Stop DPS. Stop DPS. Wait until it's on me. Wait until it's on me. Okay. Cheers, man. Stop your time left on your battle resist. Stat from Bucky, Fletch, Jerry, Bubble, and Jerry. Stop DPS, stop DPS. Stop DPS.
Cookie, you're gonna go in?
Coming up.
It's the last whirlwind before uniform. Stop DPS, stop DPS, stop DPS. Stop all DPS. Stop DPS, even now. Everyone's up. 2 seconds. It's like I'm
Coming up.
have that for those. Lucky ass bubble. Stop DPS, stop DPS.
Coming up.
Stop DPS, stop DPS.
Coming up.
Stop DPS. Kind of long until his stop DPS, stop DPS.
Might as well send you.
Yeah, might as well sell something again if it's up.
That was really good. He resisted.
Demons on Lala, Zero, they all lose.
Didn't pull front green. I'm running in.
We're way ahead of them. Stop DPS.
Coming up.
You should not be running back for that. You should be standing still. Form a big circle. Stop.
Coming up.
Stop DPS. That's the last one. Stop DPS. We're very good on enrage timing, just do the whirlwinds correctly.
Standing by Meow's not safe.
Yeah, melee, just find anywhere else besides up here. Besides near Meow. Stop DPS.
Hey.
Nice. Meow needs a port to shot, please.
Alright, start heading over to Vosh. We're gonna try to get Chester in here. So he was online just a second ago. Yeah, he is online. Just messaged him in Discord. So we're at an awkward spot right now because we're at once smoke goes to button, we'll be at 6 healers, but we don't have a resto shaman. We kind of need one for this fight. So while I could resto shaman, we'd be at 7, and it's a pretty tight DPS check. I guess the other shamans could grounding totem. It's just that chain heal's really strong in this fight because of the damage patterns. There's Chester. No, we're gonna have you on. Oh, Chester's not in here. Oh, he isn't here. Okay, Chester, I'm gonna switch to something. I just don't know what yet. That's what was me thinking out loud there. Joffrey, we're gonna switch you up for Chester. Like I mentioned, Vosh is a really tight DPS check. Everyone needs to be really geared to contribute meaningfully to downing here. Yep, so thanks for coming. Congrats on the loot. Yeah, go on, Hearth.
Yeah, we're missing a panel.
We might have not gotten lurkers.
No, it's open. I think Green clicked it just as I hovered over it.
Commodity here in Outland, a commodity that we alone shall control. We are the Highborn, and the time has come at last for us to retake our rightful place in the world.
Yeah, after another week of T5. We're probably gonna do if we get Vosh down. We have a lot of time work on her. When we get Vosh down this week, we're probably gonna do TK next week, Joffy. Then the TPS check on Kale is a lot lighter than the one on Vosh, so we can definitely bring you in for that. Then after we get gear from next week, the week after will probably be another Vosh week, so we'll probably bring you then.
I mean, when we one-shot Vash now, we're going to TK next, no?
Well, you're right, yeah. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Because I was planning on playing my priest, because 2 Shadow Priest is good here for the pattern with the way the elementals and the bats work. But we're really low on shamans, which is really unfortunate.
What's wrong with Meow playing Shaman?
We'd be at 7 healers. Let's see. Spatch, have you ever centered healed before?
Sure. No, actually, I haven't.
Okay. Are you comfortable with running to lanterns in the general location when?
Yeah.
Okay. Palm, you want to play a DPS class, and I can Resto Shaman? Or you can play Resto Shaman, and I can play DPS class. Actually, let's bring your Shaman, Palm, and I'll play my Shadow Priest. I think that's best.
We have a second Holy Paladin, right?
She's not super geared. We only have, you're going to be the sole Holy Pally here.
We've got Chetty, so it's fine. For Freedom's None, as well as
Yeah.
Veil.
Just thinking about freedom rotation.
If Chester heals... No, but then Chester heals, then both Palm and I can DPS. No, but that can't be right. If Chester heals, I would tank and Palm would DPS.
No, Lucky could tank in Fret Gear, no? Like, you only need to tank until Verse is, not mind controlled.
How much trip do you need?
Just because it's Vosh, I think it'd be safer if someone who's tanked it before tanks it. I was good if I thought your Shaman was kind of geared. She's like T4, T5, right? Obviously not. Or she doesn't have any T5. It's not hard here, but it's very critical. And there's really, if you mess up because you're not used to something, you'll probably wipe us. Let's just have you heal Palm, and I'll DPS on Poe. Heal on your Shaman, I mean. I think it should be okay. If we find that Gears an issue, you can play Baradin instead and mess around the bars. But for now, you have everything set up for your Shaman. So we're down to 3 Pallies from 5. Spatch, can you take a look through Pally Power and fix it for 3? Neither. I'm gonna clear out. And,
So is there a reason why Meow's not paying Baradin and Pom plays this lock?
Tom is generally would be better to coordinate heals. Because he's kind of like de facto healing lead. But the gear would be better that way, yeah. I think if this were any other fight, not Vosh, we'd probably do that. But just because we like experience in roles is really, really useful here and really important. We'll see how it goes. If we need to make adjustments because something's not working out between one of these couple characters we picked, then we can make adjustments as we need to. Summon to my priest, please. Are you taking a look through Pally Power's bench?
Yeah. Give myself kings. That's a good start.
Right. While he's doing that, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna go over assignments. 1 second. Okay, what do we got here? Let's have Buki in the northwest, and we will have Bulk on the southwest here. They'll be, so we'll leave southeast for Fletch. Valefor will take east, and Unlucky will take northeast. This leaves Taruk on the Naga. So are we, what are we, one less melee than usual? I think this will be okay, because then that means range can switch over to Naga quicker. Even if it's just Taruk. Or, it's not Ginger. Ginger, you'll be southeast. So, Unlucky, you're northeast, Vale, you're east, and Ginger, you're southeast. Then, if... We'll see how we're doing on Striders and Nagas, and we have to all call one the melee in. Okay, Cathedrals. I don't think you've done this fight. It's pretty complicated. There's 3 phases. The first phase, to shoot the boss till she dies. If you get a debuff on you, it hurts you and hurts everyone around you. Just walk away from her, or walk away from everyone. I think you might be able to ice block it off yourself. May just confirm that for me, please. If not, whatever, just walk away from everyone. Second phase happens at 70%. The second phase is very complicated. She's going to go to the middle and become invincible. Then a bunch of ads are going to spawn. There's a bunch of different types of ads. They all do different stuff. Basically, the most important thing is that you're killing Striders. So your priority is killing Striders, and then if no Striders are up, Nagas, and if no Nagas are up, water elementals. If there are any water elementals, like within 1 to 2 yards away from Bosch, you have to kill the water elemental. However, that won't happen very often, so focus mostly on the Strider. Okay, the second thing is if you check in Discord and WW chat, I linked the macro Tainted Core. Make that macro now. And let me know, type 1 when you've made that macro, and then make sure you have it on your bars as well. This macro is very, very important for this fight. Effectively, there are going to be items that people loot that you have to bring to the middle. It's in WW chat. Oh, wow. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I didn't do the guild-only channels. I didn't realize you weren't, you didn't have access to that, so now you should be able to see the channel I'm talking about. Also, we do, I'm sorry we didn't invite you earlier, but we also do raid signups and WW announcements, so make sure to check that out. So yeah, go to WW chat, and you should be able to see the macro. Then make that now, and type 1 when that's done. And then I'll continue explaining. Everyone else, just put your macro on your bars and like use it. Just make sure you know where it is. Okay, so apart from water elemental spawning, there's also going to be toxic water elementals that spawn every like minute or so. They just sit there and they attack people, so the melee have to kill them. You don't worry about them. When they die, they're lootable. The melee will loot them, and they'll get a tainted core. The tainted core, once you bring it to the middle, you have to use it on you have to dunk it on the lanterns in the middle over there. Once you dunk it into once you get 4 cores to dunk in one of each lanterns, we go into phase 3. That's how you break out of phase 3. However, when you loot the core, you cannot move anymore. So what happens is that the person who loots it has to throw the core to somebody else. You throw it like throwing on those mother balls or whatever. So you're going to use your macro. You're going to select somebody to throw it to. Once they receive the tainted core, they can't move anymore either. So they have to throw it to somebody new after that. So we throw the ball like a football all the way to the middle, and then somebody in the middle dunks it in. Wait, are we? Oh, I know what happened. I got so confused on switching Palm to Shaman that I forgot that. No, this is right. This is right. Silver 6 ceiling. Okay. Sorry. Lost. Okay. So basically, we have to throw the cores to the middle, and somebody in the middle can dunk it in. You need the macro to efficiently throw the tainted core. If you get the core thrown to you, don't panic. All you have to do is throw it to somebody close to a lantern or on the way to a lantern. Generally, it'd be pretty obvious which lantern we want to throw it to. Generally, Palm is going to be next to a lantern. Just look for Palm. If you can throw it to them, throw it to him. If you can't, throw it to somebody on the way to Palm. So make sure you have that macro made and make sure you have it on your bars. Also, everyone make sure you have room in your bags as well. You cannot receive the tainted core if your bags are full. You'll have to make some room. Okay, and this is the Shaman's now. In fact, I need to change this. This is unfortunate. Yeah. Phase 3, it's basically like phase 1, except there's gonna be bats that fly around and mind control. No more AoE during phase 3. Don't chain lightning. You don't have AoE, so just a single target. Bats will poop green stuff on the ground. Don't stand on the green stuff. It ticks really quickly and really hard, so make sure to get out as soon as possible. During phase 3, just keep your eyes on your feet, and if you see green, just run away immediately. So long story short, phase 1, if you get the debuff on you, run away. Phase 2, kill Striders, then kill Nagas, then kill Water Elementals. Do not, they spawn in opposite order of that, so don't hang out too long killing Water Elementals when the Strider's out. So as soon as the Strider spawns, all range should switch to it. Phase 3, same thing as phase 1, except there's mind control, so no AoE, and there is poop on the ground. Don't stand in the poop. Phase 3 is a very tight DPS check. Because eventually there's going to be so much poop we can't run anywhere.
Rebuff your polybuffs.
The Curse of Wrecking people who get mind controlled with their physical DPS, so never cast Decurse on this fight. There's nothing bad for you to decurse. Okay. That's kind of the short of it. It's a very long and complicated fight. I would have linked you a video earlier, but didn't have the chance to with Leo on the way. Veil for your east. Booze, you'll take east side elementals. I'll take west side elementals. Okay, Palms, are you doing blessings?
Wait, what's the... Yeah. It's gonna be shitty because me and Reversal is... But the other warrior should have Might King stuff.
Just hit yes whenever you're ready. Okay. Chester, you ready? Everybody's ready? Fletch Misdirect of yours. Got us down. Phase 1 is a total joke. Don't die to anything. Just play safe. We need grounding totem pump.
Moving.
Yeah, not at all.
I guess we're just fighting right here.
Maybe try to back up some of the favorites.
Stunned again.
Stand on the other side and make her run back.
She's not even ranged attacking me. She's just like chilling. Broken.
Is she broken?
She'll attack me. She's not. She'll melee me, but she's not moving. She's not ranged attacking. That's gonna make things almost impossible. Phase 3. If she's bugged. Because if she doesn't move, that means there's gonna be poison on her. There's no melee. Like I literally can't move her.
Works both ways though. This time.
She's shooting now. She's shooting now.
And why am I still getting stunned? Jesus.
Yeah.
This freedom doesn't help stun.
I just got melee. Nice.
Oh, we can't do any damage.
Just on it.
She also
Go
ran
to the middle and dodge it. Do you not have on?
I do.
Love some through case up. That's your response.
Turf means south.
I need a might, salve, int, mark of the wild.
Seen it soon.
That's your response retained. Tainted, bolt, tainted, bolt, tainted. I think that's fine. It's on, I need somebody by that end.
Ready to throw it in econ. I don't
Already
have it. I don't have it.
Throw it to me, throw it to me, that's Are your bags holding up?
No. I play 5 slots.
Whatever. Ideally, range, you guys aren't coming in to do that, so next time let me do it. That was a waste of DPS on strangers. A lot of this fight is pressing to the attacks. You guys are there, you can press me right up.
Looks like it's northeast.
Smash it.
Did we get the dunk, guys? Okay, throw it now, Jim. Ended in 25.
Here, you should be focused entirely on the strivers. Don't kill these elementals that need to kill them. It's a waste of DPS we're doing. Maybe kill the strivers also. Tainted in 10.
Looks like it's west.
Throw it to me, 5. Throw it to that healer. Healer throw it to me, I'll throw it to stab guy.
Kill him out.
Smashes that one.
Jimmy, throw it to me. Jimmy, throw it to Potty. Jimmy, throw it to Potty.
Wait, complete.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Kill him, call it.
Smash it, 19.
Alright, Caster, throw a smash. You guys take way too long on this stuff.
Dispatch, you're fine. We did it the closer one.
Roger that.
Unlucky battle res Velcro. We need people to watch this side until he's up.
I'll be right up.
So triple here.
needed both side again. Just go very far, this is the last thing. Give me throw to Poetic. And I'll throw it to somebody on that line.
Coach Jim?
Give me throw to Poetic. I'm gonna throw to Chester, Chester throw to Spatch. Do not dunk yet, wait for the call.
Wait, I have it.
Can you taunt off me, Chitty? Dunk, dunk.
So we're in phase 3, all melee come up, finish off the elite.
Freedom.
All melee should be on.
Freedom.
Don't forget grounding, Palm's dead. What you call
And
it?
she's bugged. She's gonna stand here the rest of the fight.
Palm, good. Buffs on the Palm, buffs on the Palm. This is not the worst, just nobody be
Wide circle
side.
around her.
Nobody be
Watch out. Move to your left, Green. Just get away from Verse. We need a freedom again.
Can we?
no more AoE.
Wait, freedom? Hello?
We need to coordinate this with our leadership.
Here, two.
Drop the poison, guys.
Victor's this guy. 0
I'm Michael, taunt.
Renee's battle res lava.
Freedom.
Who's and I are dead.
I'm helping out.
Oh, you looked over.
I need one more person to help me out with these. I need help. One more income.
I need help.
Get away from charge guys. This is like
That spore bat has like 50 health.
Copy that.
Coming.
I'm gonna move this on top.
I don't have a totem. I just...
You're back out now.
Palm still...
Yeah, I think you'll need to make a macro or something, or like a whisper to off the macro. You know, the mic. You're probably switching. It's not a big deal, it's like the next one. Just get off the button once you do it. I know it's harder with the stupid movement bug, but this is doable. So keep trying it. We had a lot of early deaths that we can clean up. 16% first bull dosh. I just have to do us on this fight. On top of that, Palm Spike Shaman, which I don't think he's ever done on this fight. It's a pretty critical role with critical things here, so just some random.
Stand in food, guys.
I have a DI on you.
As for static charge for last phase, please make sure you guys are keeping up the static charges. That's how I died, and please stay away from other people's static charge. This last phase is a DPS race, but if you die because you're taking unnecessary damage, that it's gonna be worse than you losing 2 casts. So take the time to run away. Most of what you're doing in phase 3 should be focused on survival instead of focus on maxing out DPS. There's a lot of crap being thrown at you, so it's really important that you just stay focus a lot of your attention on surviving and avoiding that crap rather than try to min-max your DPS rotation.
Oh, she's bugged on Smash.
Oh.
I was mind controlled off in the distance over here, so kind of.
Are you?
You have to drop DI. You have to just drop DI, please.
Oh,
Try DIing Jerry.
yeah. I didn't have it up. It's
Fine.
Jerry of the Soul John.
Yeah, we'll have a lot less resources for this. We'll just go again. Go and use your stones, please. If you're in the middle of the platform, you won't be able to get rezzed, so make sure you release. I think should be able to get rezzed from where I am. So yeah, things to clean up. Let's make sure we're throwing faster here, guys. I called out clearly who you should throw it to and who I'm throwing to afterwards, but it took you like 20 seconds to throw it to me. So just either be ready, like you can, there's 2 ways to do it, right? You can either click on your raid frames or you can click out in the world. I was the only person out, like standing in front of you on the glowing shadow priest, so it should have been pretty easy to click onto me. Second of all, please focus DPSing on Striders. You guys don't need to help me out with other stuff. I had the lanterns fine. I had the elementals fine. If I need help, I'll call for it. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what happened to Mio. Mio, you might be looking at your soul shard bag, and you might think you have space, but you don't. So double check that. Because obviously you can't put a tainted core in your soul shard bag. Second thing. I'm gonna sprint and chip for phase 2. It's honestly kind of cleanish, despite we always are kind of rusty going this fight. It's complicated, a lot of different things going on. The big thing, like I said, that was focus on your job. Do not try to play hero. Everyone has done this fight so much that they know what they need to do for their role. And if you're trying to help out with other roles, we're gonna come up short in other places. Phase 3, get away from static charge. Just like I said, focus on surviving, not min-maxing your DPS. Every time charge comes out, you should know who it's on and know if you need to get away from that person. Alright, type 1 if you have your soul sent up, and then druids type time locked on battle res. Type 2 for summon Savage. Or Loxus got up. We're gonna have battle reses towards the very end of the fight.
I think some people are AFK because they got several reses. Except Vidya.
Shut up.
Not just talking about you.
Just forget it, I'll just run it. Sorry, I thought you guys could res me from there. Just don't bother, don't risk it.
We can't get
Alright, so now that we know the fucking range thing is a bug, just we'll just keep her wherever she stands and just watch her threat. That's why you guys died. Phase 1. Just watch her threat. We're just trying to mess around and trying to move them. Nobody should die phase 1 ever. It's gonna be a little bit buggy because of that movement bug, but everyone should be playing around it instead of just hoping it works.
If she's going immune at 70%, is there any reason to move her back to the stairs?
Is she immune at 70% now?
We couldn't do any damage past 70%.
I didn't even notice. I was too busy trying to figure out the movement thing. Yeah, then in that case, yeah, just keep her in the middle.
You're in trouble now.
I don't think she should be immune to 70% because I think that's correct in retail. You can just DPS her through. She has to go. She can't die. Like if you try pulling her now, she can't die until you do a phase 2, I think. But she goes to 1%, not 70%. Bernice, can you trade Unlucky a seed? Then let me know if you have, please. Alright, I'll just buy, I'm at the front, I'll just buy you some Unlucky. Back in a second. He's got it. Alright, I'm in a second summoning me as soon as I can. Buffs up. Alright, so just to recap what we're going to do differently here. We're going to fight her in the middle because she's immune at 70%. We need to look to see if that's actually Blizzlight later. 2, focus on your rolls during phase 2. 3, focus on surviving in phase 3. For min-maxing your DPS. Watch for poison, watch for charge. Everyone should know who charges on, so they should know who to heal or who to stay away from.
I just noticed something last attempt. If you know a spore cloud is going to fall on you and you have an immunity ability, you can actually negate the spore cloud to drop on the floor.
Okay.
So if it's going on the pally, you can Divine Shield and then it won't appear below you. Just like some other mechanics that happen.
Okay, and Palm, did you make your macro to the whisper button about mind control or whatever?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. Green Spatch, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, misdirect onto Veers. We're gonna fight her in the middle, we're not gonna pull her down. Comes down.
Victory to Lord Illidan.
Use the lantern to line of sight her. Yeah,
Hands all the way from
Reform north side for totals.
Still needs something, guys.
I get this. Alright.
still do damage.
Not too lucky.
Jimmy's gonna die.
Tainted out. Where's the tainted?
South, east, southeast.
I don't need like 50 people to understand the rest.
Smash it.
Yeah, don't attack Strider.
Hawk is down.
Why are you attacking the Strider?
Nothing.
That shit will kill you and cure you.
I'll take over.
I'm not gonna take over spot, I'll take over spot.
Got a net for Strider.
I could use.
You know, you're gonna take over. Naga, elemental east, west of us. Throw it to Jimmy. And I need help with Ellie's in the middle here. And Jimmy, throw it to
I can't get that Naga.
Bookie, I have it. I should have slammed myself.
Unlucky was the time on your battle race.
Where's the team?
Get it out, where is he? No. Almost high land.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? That elite hits me every fucking time.
There's when the battle is get full. Or, I'm lucky when the battle is get tainted 3. 5 and 7.
I'm not last.
The south.
They put them far.
Not done, Richard.
Mom's at the lantern. Bernays, throw it to Poetic.
No, Spash is at the lantern. Spash it.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I'm gonna throw the boost, throw the dispatch.
Okay.
Battle reses should be out soon. Check your battle reses. Need a Ellie coming.
I need freedom.
I got it. Cast it after him.
Every drowning totems. Charge is out on Kiki.
First bat coming in.
High off Ellie, look south.
Your turn, Shade.
Bernays, is your battle res up?
Ready move. Ready move.
Charge on me out, keep me all alive.
Yeah, goodness. Coming back.
Charge on Llama. Maybe I'm not used to it, maybe it's wrong. Hold on. Yeah, that's good. But you don't want that group, or I'll let you resist, you don't want that group to go back.
You're in poison flush. Shot Bernays. Let's end next one.
Codex mind control, I need something like that.
I'm on it.
Freedom.
She's stuck now. Yeah, Freedom killed it.
Fine, fine.
Spores a
We'll
lot.
just have to, like, we just have to make do with it. Just, melee try your best. Eventually those things do disappear. That coming in. It works both ways. It's a non-trivial part of this makes the chaos. Bad turn, maybe takes bad stuff. It's too bad stuff.
Don't use Freedom anymore then, because it'll make her move when she roots. Still use grounding to it.
But he's, I'm guessing it's something kind of.
Do that.
4 melee.
Recharge on boost.
Shitty, when you can taunt off me, just so I can get you second.
It resisted.
That's fine. I'm gonna read a chance.
Killers start off some dots too.
Very a thing.
Oh, it's fine. Let's just thunder focus boss. Sorry, I don't know. Get away, get away. Ooh, I see something cool in there.
Don't forget to loot vial, people.
Yeah, Cathedrals make sure to loot the boss. I'll make sure to loot the boss too.
Oh, really, mate?
Nice.
Healing is, yeah, it's actually really nice. We're gonna do girl. Start heading over to girl.
So what's with that movement book? Is it like an AI thing? Trying to range attack all the time?
Alright, Helm is going to Ginger. Congrats.
Baron chat if he needs it.
Gonna palm. 3, 2, 1. Y'all too late. Mio had to run, so he'll be the one dipping. If Respawn wants to come too, they'll swap one of you guys out.
Majority of vanilla content as well.
Dude, fuck Sherlock, human.
Alright, it's gonna spatch. Congrats.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, you can stay on button. Alright. Gonna bulk.
Execute Decker.
I guess I'll take the vortexes for tailoring.
Okay.
Because it's 2, so it wouldn't make you even anyway. Let's get out of here. Oh shit, sorry. Did get Trophy in here? See if he's one wants to come. See if he wants to come. As for vortexes, it's only useful for making belts, which we pull to officer and officer alts, and frequently online people. And the belts are VoE, so it's kind of just a service that you do for other people to make those belts. Or it's good for blacksmithing weapons. So you don't really need them if you're not going to be making blacksmithing weapons, basically. Yeah, there's a designated leather worker, basically. Okay, the first person to ask who wanted to sit was Green, who hasn't sat in a while, so we'll be sitting him for Gruel. This won't take long, guys, though, so let's knock this out quickly. And then Mio had to run because he had something pop up for him.
Couldn't you have dealt with that before the raid? Hey.
actually, hold on. We're Fletch and Jerry. Are you guys still here? Don't dip yet, Green.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saving my stuff.
Okay, I don't know where Jerry went. You still there, Green?
Yeah.
We might have to bring you in because I don't know if Jerry like DC'd or he thought raid was over or something.
Alright, I'm still logged in on my druid.
Okay. And sure thing, Bernays.
Is it DST height for Ginger? Or Daria?
My Shadow Priest, you mean?
Need it for mage tanking?
Right.
Oh my god, if we're getting double Shadow Priest creep, I'm gonna have to get Destro pots.
Wait, what the hell is that? That is not fair.
All is fair in love and war, man.
Has anyone got any imbued vials on them?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Stone is sending me back.
Ah, there's a druid. Alright. Probably just DC'd. And then if Jerry's coming, then we'll need you back on your druid. Bernays. And then we'll stick to the plan. You can just sit Green. Alright, everybody step inside. If you need to AFK for a little bit, do not step inside and just wait outside. You'll get people killed if you AFK during trash. We get a summon. Can we summon Jerry?
so not teabagging you at the moment.
Hey, healers got maybe 2 healers gotta go with milk. We're gonna misdirect skull back here.
Been chatting.
Oh, chatting, yeah, that's not you.
You want misdirect skull to you guys?
Yeah, and then 1 or 2 healers just gotta go with Chetty. You need a. Group up, I'll make a group up.
He's not going to be inside like
Yep, I'm here.
let's go like either point.
Group up, please. Group up.
Alright, European respawn. Lost that temple. We're basically going to kill things. Okay. Alright, unlucky, you're going to pick up Skull, Milk, Chester, you're going to pick up X. Fletch and Daria, you guys will start off on Triangle. Daria, you'll misdirect Skull to Unlucky, and then you'll walk over to where Fletch is, and then you will shoot the boss from there. If he's not going to be like, it's not going to have a stable network connection, whatever, let's keep going.
Plus my pet, please. As I get his mic. And
so also respawned, X will summon Fell Hunters every once in a while. Whenever they come out, just go bear form and taunt it. The Warlock will banish or shackle them, but we only have one, so it's going to be a little bit slower than usual. After it's banished or shackled, you can go back cat form and keep killing things. They don't do too much damage, they will kill squishies if they get on them, so. Okay, and Lala Mage Deep here. Fierce and Ginger need kings. That should be that. Should be good.
missing kings on my pet.
You sure will, yeah.
You ready to?
Nope, still missing the buff. I asked in chat.
Taruk needs salvation instead of wisdom. Spatch, that's you.
No, I'm on might for Taruk.
Oh, that's Veil for her then. I see what happened. Somebody assigned Balfour Small Might. Reduce Salvation on Shamans, Balfour. Someone gave you the wrong small buff on Taruk, so I just fixed it on Redo Shamans. Okay, misdirects up. Timer starting. Good place for Star. It's an awful place for Star.
Freedom. Now my king's is gone.
Felt puppy.
You won't kill next one so easily.
Fall off me, I'm looking.
Careful, man.
Yeah, melee attack triangle from behind. Otherwise you're gonna die.
What was that say?
Something missing. Just. Oh, yes. Easy. Easiest game of my life.
Shouldn't really have wasted a global on the mana spring. Should have just only had 2 totems up.
Shoulder's kind of jokey. I'm gonna bender the other 2.
Someone give Jetty a fear word. Okay, he didn't come.
No, get this thing out. Alright, Jofi and Respawn, I went to go with the last one, so while we get trapped,
Shit, if they both come, just stack them up. Should get X. Stack up. Everyone stack, everyone stack, everyone stack, everyone stack. Some of you are way back there. It's gonna be bad news. Okay, respawn.
Deep, but not balls deep. Yeah, affects the full out game.
Unlucky go bear for this. If X comes, unlucky pick it up. And tank it around where it is right now. And we'll do the old misdirect triangle if it comes to Chester. So that'll be Fletch. So Chester back up.
Just if you're working.
Jimmy go with Chester. Everyone else come here.
Okay.
Fletch misdirect Chester if it comes. There it is. Stack on skull. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Remember, 0.
I'm coming. I got this.
I thought you said you went down or back up.
Dad with me.
Go triangle over, please. We can't go over there.
So for Kaven, I'm gonna mark Taruk as circle. Melee to stack up on circle and follow him around as Kaven's happen. You guys are gonna solely rotate for every Kaven. Range is spread out. I'll assign range positions after I finish explaining the rest. Ground Slam Shatter, everybody needs to spread out. We need the DPS to spread out to the walls of the room so that the healers and the tanks have the center so they can heal everybody and the tanks get back in position to pick up their roll again. Or roll again. So if your DPS spread out towards the edges, obviously if it's really crowded at the edges and the center's really free, then yes, go ahead and spread out in the center. But as a general rule, it's better for the DPS to spread out to the edges. This also means do not focus on DPSing during Shatter. This will get you killed and get other people killed. Focus on spreading out. Couple tips on Ground Slam Shatter. Even though you get slowed, you do have a lot of time. So as soon as you hit the ground, take a second to see where everyone is around you. Make a plan and execute that plan. Think about where other people need to go. If a lot of people are on your right and the left is really free, while you might not get hit by Shatter, everyone on your right needs to run towards you, so you should run all the way left to make up all that space for all those people. If you're already in a good spot, don't move. Don't move for the sake of moving in general. Think about what you're doing and execute the plan that you've created in your head. Okay, we're going to have Group 2 on the left. We're going to have Group 4 on the right. Group 5, the range in Group 5 will be behind the boss. Actually, no. The range in Group 5 will be here, where we start, and the free healers, will be behind the boss. We're going to have Veers and Chetty tank. Fletch, you're going to misdirect to Veers. After Fletch's misdirect ends, Daria, you're going to misdirect to Chetty. Melee DPS, watch your threat at the start. Chester is a paladin. He does not have good snap threat. So give him like 2 to 3 seconds and then go. Healers, honestly, just find a good spot. There's going to be room around the place. Just find a good spot. Let's get soul stones out. Az soul stone, Syrah, Kiki soul stone, Jimmy. Grab a hell stone if you don't have one. I want that well gone. People do take a lot of damage here. Might as well pick up those stones.
A little Mark of the Wild over this one.
Syrah needs mark, Bulk needs mark, Button needs mark.
Thank you, love.
Alright, Fletch misdirect onto Veers. Kind of sound Veers.
Green? Hello? Okay, I'm coming.
You misdirect, yes, but to Chester.
Oh shit, my bad.
Come on, boys.
Can you get him back? No.
Stop attacking. I'm in avoidance here, so.
Respawn battle res party. Limiting myself.
We rotate Chetty, so we.
In the right part, actually. Here's that.
You seem like you're further enough away from everyone now.
Yeah, I was away from everyone. I was just in the middle of everyone. So it's one of those unfortunate things when there's just too many people to estimate. It took like a small amount. Aquatic needs buffs. I mean,
Same.
Chester's down. That's unlucky.
I got it.
Melee stay out.
Melee stay out. Fletch misdirected Chester.
I already re-misdirected the zone.
Daria misdirected Chester. Melee out.
Organs max.
You will die if you stay in there. Unlucky battle res.
Buffs on Shetty.
Chester, you need RF. Chester RF. It's better just to stay out and wait for Chester to come in, to be honest, because otherwise you'll die if you don't do the rest of the fight, rather than out for like a minute and then back in for the rest. Chester needs Wow, I've never got there in here. That's interesting. I'll get out.
Good.
Right?
That's
Go right and then down. I guess east.
Hey, Jofi, you need to try to migrate back to your original positions at Poe called 2. And you get thrown all over the place with ground slam.
Yeah. Part of the reason why we assign positions is to spread out better for ground slam, and also so that people know where to go after they get scattered for totems. So if you get back to your spot, people will be there already waiting for your totems. All right. I think we still have Jimmy's Soulstone. I know you might be pretty close. Go ahead and use it, Jimmy, see what happens. I believe. Go. Turn around. Run. Oh, you waited too long! You had it!
Yeah, you have like a couple of seconds before they recognize your res, so you need to book it as soon as you get res.
You gotta be ready for that. Alright, Jofi, just use Ankh. Then res recovery of that.
Cave in, cave in, cave in! Oh my
no.
god.
Oh god. Alright, release and run it. Yeah, let's try to clean up our shatters. Did Chester die to shatter too?
No, I don't think I died to shatter.
Died to attack. Cave in. Attack.
I might have taken shatter damage and then just died from Brule's first hit.
Yeah, you took a shatter and then attack, and then 3 seconds later your second attack. So it's a lot to heal up. Might have had times at that time too. First die. 3 shatters. Attack. Yeah, it's really important that you guys. It looks like healers hit Virus there. So either healers make sure to move away from the tanks. You guys need to be centered, but obviously not too close. But it also might mean that the DPS were closing in on the healers and they had to move in closer. So it's really important everyone focuses on spreading out for shatter and not trying to min-max their DPS. As long as we just have people live, like, well, we're gonna kill this guy, it doesn't matter. But if we kill half the rate in the shatters, then we're gonna win every single time. I underestimated your threat. We're just gonna do just wings at the start, and we're gonna do Fletch's misdirected Veers and Daria's misdirected Veers. So Daria, he'll just misdirect Veers after Fletch's end. But do watch your threat to not pull over Veers. Chester. All our battle reses are used, right? No, Unlucky's might be up. No, he used it in the fight. So Alright, you have to go in here naked. No more resources. Don't die to stupid stuff. Don't hit now on this ready check if yes, when you're ready. If missing a buff, type it out. Daria needs intellect. Group 5 probably needs in. Yeah, Group 5 needs intellect.
Tank should have a amp magic as well.
Amplify magic, Fierce, and Chester, please. Mages. Can we get an intellect on Group 5? Cathedral?
Kings on Fang Face, please.
Do you not have the Arcane Brilliance book, Cathedrals? I might have some, I think. Yeah, if someone can spot him one later. Alright, last range.
Kings on Fang Face, please.
Pets need kings. Dispatch. Get a few word. Where's the king's at? Dispatch.
I'll just do it.
Fucking buff GG, man. No,
Buff GG. Dispatch is AFK. He might have DC.
He's on Discord.
Fucking me.
Alright, last ready checks again. Cathedral's green. You guys ready? Drew, you ready? Alright, mischecked up.
Okay.
Kind of stuff. Well, careful on threat melee. Yeah, Chester didn't get the this ring.
Okay, so look at the room right now. Do you see behind Gruul how there's literally nobody over there? One person over there now. Lex, that's it. Like, why do we have so many people all gathered up?
Unlucky was the time left on your battle list. Battle res pop.
Chitty, you're ahead of me. That's really cool.
Misdirect up.
There's all to this. Tom, did you use your hero button? I didn't really realize to check that. Time left on that oil screen. He was on the missile now, you're gonna die. Burn him. Oh, everyone DPS, everyone DPS.
Even healers, there's nothing to heal.
When he gets to Veil bubble, I'll give him. Nice.
Oh, this is perfect.
Everyone DPS, everyone DPS, DPS. Should not be backpedaling. Easy. This was gonna be easy. Very standard kill. This is exactly what happens every time we kill this boss.
How did Lala avoid the ground slumping? Oh.
Probably ice block.
Everybody's permanent turned to stone.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's decent.
If you're interested in this piece of loot, sent out the current weapons you're using. Priests can't use swords. Shamans can't use swords either. This is really only lock and mages.
And paladins.
Paladins, yeah, speaking of paladins, actually.
Anyone need a tinking sword?
Thunderclap warriors.
Smash or Baleford, did you guys want this? It's actually good for tanking.
Yeah, they should have hammers by now, right?
That's a good point. Got a Veil. You might not have them. Make sure to loot the boss if you had the quest. I think Gary had the quest too. Got a Veil. Just roll if you want that. It's not very good. It's getting vendored. Yeah, it's getting vendored. That's all we got for tonight, guys. Good raid. Good job knocking out both Archimon and Bosch one night. It's always really good. We're gonna do TK next week to restart the attunement cycle. Start getting Jofi attuned. Yeah, 2-shot Bosch is so nice. Alright, Tier Leg's gonna respawn.
You think that bug helped us or hindered us? Probably helped, right?
On Bunch?
Yeah.
Don't really know if it made too much of an impact. It's actually worse. Like, it doesn't. I don't know in any way that it's better unless I were to cheese it and run away from her, which I wasn't doing.
Damn you, Tay. Seriously? That's abuse of GM powers.
screenshot it and send it to Reddit.
Yeah. How dare you teleport me for a timeout for teabagging you?
Alright, we're gonna vendor these two.
Hey, Chetty, I've never been. Can you teleport me to GM